Secretary.
Well, thank you, Speaker Johnson, and it's certainly an honor to be here at the Capitol on behalf of this administration and this president. Speaker Johnson, I want to say thank you to you and my former colleagues. House Republicans did their job more than 5 weeks ago by voting for this continuing resolution. How do I know this? Because I did the same thing 5 different times when I was a member of the House. It was one of the easiest votes for me to take, because you do not play games on the backs of the American people. It's the fundamental tenet that they elect you to do, and that is to keep the government open. That's exactly what I did. And now Democrats are not choosing to represent their constituents and the American people. What does a shutdown do? 42 million Americans are going without their SNAP benefits. Air traffic controllers are working around the clock to keep Americans safe, without sleep, without paychecks, and they are required to do their job. Small business owners are not getting $4 billion in small business loans to keep their doors open. How can the economy continue to grow? We are losing $15 billion a week in GDP because of this Democratic shutdown. American workers are suffering. Prominent unions are speaking out. Our friend Sean O'Brien, as the Speaker said, was at the White House begging Senate Democrats to open up this government. American workers, 1.3 million Teamsters, are represented by Sean O'Brien. He mentioned they cannot be used as political pawns. But you know who's being used as political pawns? The Teamsters, by these Democrats. Because they will go to the Teamsters and they will ask them for something, and now they're not going to answer that call. They are begging them to open up this government to grow this economy. Other unions as well: manufacturing, building trades, industry-specific skilled trades. It's the workforce that I represent as the Labor Secretary. Every single day we show up to make sure that they have the tools that they need. We have sent out over $86 million to our respective states in order to upskill and reskill the American workforce. The future of the American economy is on my shoulders, on this administration's shoulders, and the Democrats have stopped all the momentum that we have put in the last 9 months. Registered apprenticeships, the future workforce. Not only are we hurting the current workforce, it's the future workforce. We are trying to educate our young people. We're trying to register 1 million active apprentices across this country. We had almost 250,000 registered, and now that has come to a screeching halt. We're trying to educate our young Americans on AI. Pilot approaches for workforce challenges in AI, the uncertainty. American workers deserve to know that they are going to have a job in this country, and the Democrats have chosen to play those political games. But many of our efforts have been stopped. 13 times they had an opportunity to say yes, just like I did, just like my colleagues have done. Enough is enough. President Trump has done his job. Not only has he leveled the playing field with tariffs, not only has he welcomed great trade agreements, he has worked most recently with South Korea and Japan to bring hundreds of millions of dollars back to this country for the shipbuilding trades. I have been working around the clock to make sure that we can protect our national security for this country, and now that has also come to a stop. We are hurting American workers. We need to get them back to work. We need to grow this economy. We need to get their paychecks back in their hands so they can provide for their families, put gas in their cars, pay their mortgages, turn on their lights. I'm talking to all of you American workers out there. We're here for you. We're going to continue to fight through this shutdown, and I am begging these Democrats to show up, do their job, and open up this government. 35 days is far too long for the American people. Enough is enough. I'd like to turn it over now to my Chairman Walberg, Education and Workforce Committee. And again, on behalf of the President, it is an honor to serve him. It is an honor to serve the American people, an honor to get up every single day and do this job for the American men and women of this country who are building back the United States. Thank you.